There we go. I think we're already recording now. So first, let's welcome everyone to our AMA for today. So hello everyone. Hello TalkzLabs community. Welcome back to another Telegram call AMA. And today, guys, we will be getting to know more about memes soccer goal. So for today's AMA, guys, we will be joined by Mr. Sinclair, Mr. Sonny. So Mr. Sonny will be the one to be with us today on this AMA, of course, to introduce the project to us and also answer the questions that we may have about the project for today's AMA session. So once again, hello Mr. Sonny and welcome to Talks Lab. So please introduce yourself to our community for us to, of course, get to know you first before getting to know the project.
All right. Thank you, Kathleen, for the introduction. Hi, guys. Thank you so much for joining the AMA. My name is Sonny. I'm the founder of MemeScoreGoal. But previously, I've been in the industry for around 3 years now, in game industry and also in crypto industry. We have been making a lot of games previously, making game for other company and also making game for our own. I can share you a little bit about the background of me and my team. So in 2018, I started my journey first building a tech startup. So I've been making quite a bunch of startup previously from e-commerce platform, export import. I'm also a licensed trader here in Indonesia. So if there is any community member from Indonesia, you can search my name. You can search to the website of the regulator. You can find my name there. Um, yeah, so what inspired me and my team basically to build Meme Soccer Goal is we see the potential of meme. Like a lot of people getting interested to invest their money in meme token, hoping that it will go 100x, 1000x, and or even more. The problem with that is the sustainability of it, right? You sometimes you want to put more money into a project, but sometimes it scam you in a sense, and then there is not a long-term plan in the community. So many of the devs basically scam you guys, right? So I'm wondering how we can manage in such a way so we can have the meme community, but also we gotta have some utility that we can introduce to you guys that you can have fun while playing it, have fun in the community, but also making money in that space. And then the idea is Meme Soccer Go. I will introduce you a little bit more on how we make money in a sense and how the money that we created in Meme Soccer Go can be rewarded to every single community member. I think that's the most important part because if you see the play to earn out there, if you see the meme token out there, they say they're gonna do airdrop, they say they're gonna do marketing, they say they're gonna do some crazy thing about their project, but turns out it's just a flop, right? So let's get down to it, and I will share a little bit more about MemeScoreGoal. So what is really MemeScoreGoal? So basically, we are a meme penalty shootout. So in here, you are gonna be a GigaChat, a striker in the world, and then you gonna try to kick some ball and get some goals in the game. And the keeper gonna be like Dodge, gonna be like Pepe or any other like meme. You can see it here like the FIFA card as the NFTs card. So if you know like a FIFA card in the game, we're gonna have that as NFTs in our game as well. So you can play as Pepe, you can play as GigaChat, you can play as Dodge, Wojak, or any other type of meme character out there. And there's going to be a stat to it that can be implemented in the game. So if you already played our game, and currently we have 2,500 community member and also player in the game, congratulations to you guys. It's been quite a journey for us because it's not been a month, but we already have a lot of community member in our game as well. And when you play the game and you start to kicking some balls, you can choose either where you want to kick left, middle, or right. And then there's a method there that we put on chain to determine if the goal is a goal, the kick is a goal or not, right? And in the future, when we introduce NFTs, there is not going to be 3 options, but we can add like 6 options: top left, top right, something like that, to make the game more fun, make the game more engaging towards the player. The goal here is to get as many consecutive goals as you can in the game. We also introduced some special abilities in the game. So for example, like fixed goal, so you get 100% of goal success rate, but in order to use the special ability, you need to pay some in-game currency. In-game currency, you can gain it by playing the game. Second, you can have rewind, so we can retake missed shot that you do, so you don't lose the consecutive goal that you have. In the leaderboard, we have like consecutive goal and fans. Fans, you can get it by referral people to play MemeScoreGoal. These two leaderboard is very important because it's gonna be the rewarding of the gameplay. So if you are top of the leaderboard for the most consecutive goal by the end of the period, you can gain a lot of our token, which is gold token. So you may be wondering what's the blockchain integration that we have in the game. First, we have a provably fair method. Like I said, when you shoot a ball, you can choose left, middle, or right. It will be determined on chain whether your choices is correct. Second, on-chain game analytics. Third is gold token. I'm going to talk a little bit more about gold token later. Fourth is the NFT card that I mentioned. So it's going to be like a FIFA card that you can collect, you can trade between players to get advantage in the game. So the gold tokenomics here, why we need a token. It's really important because all people out there just say, hey, just making a token, community, pump and dump, that's it, right? No, we have a real utility here. It's not just about the gold token for the game, but it's a gold token for the community itself. So the gold token here will be distributed among like a public sale for 30%, game reward 30%, ecosystem 10%, marketing 5%, liquidity 10%, team 15%. And also the liquidity will be locked up for 6 months. So it's not going to be worried for you to trade and everything else. After the 6 months, we're going to look for a checks, a central exchange that we can list on. So the liquidity will be even higher than before. That's the plan. For the team, it's going to be locked for 24 months, and we're going to have 6-month cliff. It means that in total, we're going to have 30 months. So, what's the gold token going to be in the game? And what's the correlation with the revenue that we're going to have in the game, the reward to you guys? How can it become sustainable, right? When you play the game, you hit the consecutive goal, how much we can get, right? It's really important because if you are top of the leaderboard and you can only get like what, $1 or $0.1, like in like tap to earn kind of Telegram game, probably no one gonna play it anymore, right? So the number one revenue that we gonna have in the game is ad supported model. What is ad supported model? So you know that there is a lot of meme project every single day, and they are looking for a way to promote their project, right? And they are willing to spend money. So how better way to do it than put the ad in the game where a lot of people playing the game and the game team is about meme token, right? So that's the number one revenue that we're gonna get. So a new meme coin contact us. They want to promote the project and everything. We open it in our platform. They pay a certain amount of money. They pay it using our gold token. So there's gonna be a lot of people buying gold token, drive the price up, and then we're gonna reward player with the gold token that they buy in the market, right? So that's one way we do it. So that's the ad model we're gonna do it. And ad is one of the biggest revenue. If you see Google selling ad, Facebook selling ad, all of the big Web2 companies selling ad basically. So this is one way we can do it. Second, in-game purchase, there's going to be a lot of new update in the game where you can buy special abilities, where you can buy gold in-game purchase, and also NFTs in the game. So there is 3 ways we can make money, and a lot of it going to involve gold token, and that's why we need the token for that. Okay. And that's basically about MemeScoreGoal. So I'm going to tell you a little bit more about what we are doing now and the roadmap of MemeScoreGoal. I'm going to share you our pre-sale page, and then I'm going to talk a little bit more about uh, our roadmap until now. So let me change my screen a little bit here. Moment. So, sorry. Okay, here you go. Okay, if you can see screen now, we currently having a pre-sale. The pre-sale gonna start tomorrow, guys. So you are still, this is our first EMA. So you are still very early. And we only looking for 65 ETH. Uh, I'm guarantee you it will fill up very fast because just last week we only have 200 300 member in our Telegram group. Now we have 2400 member in Telegram group. It's amazing community we have right now. And we also have a referral program. So if you have any friends you want to invite, you can get 2% of the pool percentage reward from here. Okay. And what's next for Meme Soccer Go? We already make the game. You can play the game. The game is already on chain. You can check the transaction and everything. We already have a leaderboard for it. So what's next, right? Uh, as you can see in here, we have our leaderboard right now. We have 2,400 people playing the game. This is the top 50 of the leaderboard. The high score leaderboard for the consecutive goal and the 50 uh, of the fans, the most referral people. So number one in here is my dear friend who is one of the influencer in Indonesia. He promote our game, become one of the best fans here. And we also have 68 consecutive goal right now. And it's amazing that what people can grin for the games of the game of Meme Soccer. And the roadmap now, we already done this one. We already launched our game. We go to Token Singapore to promote the game. We got grants from Manta Network for that. And then we published the game, hit 500 players. We don't even put 2,000 player because we believe before the public sale, probably we only get like 500 people, right? But turns out we have 2,000 players right now. So it's a really amazing journey with you guys. Next is public sale, which we will be done tomorrow. Starting from tomorrow, you can go buy our token with a discounted price, of course, before the listing date. Next is DEX listing will be happen in 3rd November. And we're gonna have the contest. The contest is already up now, but it will end the contest after we listing our token and we can send the reward to the player. We're gonna have the NFT release and another leaderboard award for you guys to make the game more fun and everything. After this, of course, it's gonna be checklisting, more update towards the game, growing community, more marketing, right? So that's the current roadmap that we have. I love talking to you guys. Happy to hear some feedback from you or if you have any questions.
Thank you so much, Mr. Sonny, for that. That's actually a really great overview about Meme Soccer Goal. Thank you so much for explaining us everything about the project. So, of course, we have a little questions from you that we prepared from our side. But of course, Mr. Sonny, we will be trying to take some questions as well from the people that is listening to us right now later on. But firstly, of course, um, I have quite some questions here for you, okay? So, Mr. Sonny, can I ask for like what are your future plans? I know you already like outlined to us about the roadmap, right? But what are like the future plans for expanding more about your Meme Soccer Goal universe? I mean, is there gonna be more games into the future that we can expect, or can we expect like new meme characters or new game modes?
Yeah, we already include some of a new character in game. So if you play the game, the basic one is gonna be the keeper, gonna be dodge, but you sometimes it can change to Wojak, and then the third one we're gonna update tomorrow. Actually, it's gonna be Pepe. In the future we're gonna also have other meme coin out there, like I think now is Klaus is pretty famous, Bome, Bong, and everything. We're gonna add that one by one to the game, and we're gonna have another game that coming, so like a different type of games, like instead of just shooting to the penalty, you can have like basically passing to a teammates first and then scoring a goal, something like that. So in the future, gonna have a lot of improvement in terms of the game, but To be realistic, for now, what we can have is to add more character in the game. The NFT is gonna launch after we launching the token, so it's gonna be the first boost of the project here.
Thank you so much for that, Mr. Sonny. That sounds actually very exciting. So, guys, there's lots of things to look forward to into the future. So, I highly recommend everyone is, of course, to be updated. So, how can we be updated? Follow them on their social media links. You can always follow them on their official X account, or even join their continuously growing and vibrant Telegram community. Okay, so the links can be found in our Telegram community. So, please access everything from there. Thank you, Mr. Sonny, for that. And good luck, by the way. That actually sounds very exciting for everyone. Totally appreciate that you guys are doing this continuous effort, of course, to improve the game. Thank you so much. So, the next question that I have for you here, Mr. Sonny, right, is actually you already answered this from the very beginning when you explained what made you guys start the game. I mean, what made you guys create the game? Like, what inspired you? But I'm just gonna ask you because it's actually I think it's a bright idea that you guys have incorporated, the iconic meme characters like Pepe, Giga Chad, and such. So, where did that concept came from, Mr. Sonny?
Yeah, it's actually come out to us like because there's a lot of people trying to make a better version of meme token. Like for example, previously we only have Dodge, and then people make Shiba, and then people make another version of the dog token and everything else. One of them make a cat token and everything else, trying to beat each other basically. In our perspective, like, hey, why not become one platform that have all of the meme character, right? And then what a better way to do it, and what a fun way to do it than making a game for it. I think that's going to be really interesting if we have like one platform where all meme character trying to battle each other in a competitive way in a soccer field, for example. I think that's going to be really exciting. So that's the idea actually coming from the brainstorming of the what we what we have with my team, with our team. Uh, it turns out that meme is not just meme, but it really deep down in the community of every single holders they have, right? Like one community like, hey, I love Pepe so much. One community said, I love Doge so much, right? So it's not just, sometimes it's not just about the money, but sometimes it's just the connection they have with the meme itself. And we want to become one platform where, hey, you can support your meme character in here. Probably you can buy the NFT card and everything else in here. We can do some giveaway of the token and everything. So it kind of feels like when we making this, we already knew that it's gonna be one of a fun way to promote meme token to a lot of people, to not just a crypto community, but to a lot of people beyond that.
Yeah, that's actually very great, Mr. Sonny. I mean, like I mentioned, that's actually a really bright idea that I totally love. I mean, when I've seen like your slide for the meme characters, that's actually very fascinating. I mean, I think all of us here listening, we've all heard of memes, and I think we all have our favorite memes, right? So I think that's a really, a great way to be competitive on the game. Thank you very much, Mr. Sonny, for that. So another question, like I know you mentioned already that there are like several meme tokens out there. There are several games as well, right? So we know that this space can be like really competitive, right, in some sense. So with this space being crowded, really, can you tell us how do you guys stand out from the other meme themed games? I mean, if there are any in both, let's say in terms of gameplay and as well as with community engagement. I think you've emphasized really well that you guys are really building a really amazing community as of the moment.
Yeah, yeah. I think community is still one of the biggest impact of meme. Like, if you only have a community for the token and only discuss about the token, I think it's gonna be fail 100% because a lot of project doing that. Some of them become very successful, but that's it, right? I don't think if we go to that road again, we can copy the success other great meme token. But if we make a game of it, people can start sharing the game. Like, hey, I'm having fun playing this game. This is such a nice way to communicate with each other. So I think that's one of the advantage I think we can tell by giving people not just, hey, gold token gonna go to the moon by now. No, but it's gonna be like, hey, I play this game. It's so much fun. Blah blah blah. And also, turns out I can gain some reward from it. And then when they learn more about it, hey, it's actually a part of a bigger community that really believe that memes is one way to do it. Yeah. So I think that's uh, kind of thing that we want to build in Meme Soccer Go. It's not just your another project of a game, another project of meme token, but it's really want to bring the community active, not just talking about the token, but talking about everything they want to talk about, their favorite meme, their favorite games, and everything in the group. So I'll be happy. Like I'm always active in the group. Sometimes probably if you DM me, I'm sorry if I don't reply one by one, but once a while I will try to message you, try to reply you in my time. And also the kind of marketing that we're gonna have in the future is a lot of things. Like one of example, we also have a cooperation with Gemty. Gemty is a German game company that have 1.4 million Telegram users. So imagine that you can check in Gimty X and also Telegram. They already posting about us. That's one of the way why we can gain a lot of Telegram members so quickly. In the future, now it's just like a marketing post and everything. But in the future, after we launch, when we have our own token, we can go a lot of things with the partnership that we have with Gimty and everything to bring like not just thousand but hundreds of thousands definitely holders for the game.
Yeah, thank you for that. I totally agree, Mr. Sonny. I think what you guys are introducing, I think it's something very unique. I mean, there are lots of soccer fans out there. I know for sure, right? So I think it's like one of the biggest sport internationally. I think so. But correct me if I'm wrong, by the way. But I think soccer is really huge. Plus, the fact that you guys have blended this really big sport into memes, which I know most people love, right? I think that's really a fresh concept as well on the space. I mean, considering as well that the I think you guys have a really sustainable model as well. You mentioned that you guys have several revenue streams. That just basically proves that this project can be a really sustainable project, and it has a very well structured model compared to other meme projects out there. So yeah, that's very nice. And Mr. Sunny, thank you so much for that. So another thing, right? So I think one of the things you mentioned is that what you guys are aiming for here is for the people to not just get to know this project for the token and such, but for the game, for the fun that they're getting, right, on the game. So Mr. Sonny, regarding that part, so I know that there are referral systems as well on meme soccer go, right? So can you maybe explain to the people how exactly this works and what kind of benefits await them if ever they let's say they refer their friends to play the game?
Yep. Okay. So I'm gonna share my screen once more to make it better for you guys to understand. So, okay. So, you can go directly to our meme soccer goal Gumpet pre-sale. And after you connect your wallet, you can see the sale referral program in here. So if you have some friends that interested in joining our community and also participating in our pre-sale, you can just click the copy button in here, and then you can share it with other people. When the other people buy the token, you can get 2% of the pool reward. That's that. So that's gonna be amazing for you guys if you are an influencer, if you are have a lot of friends that interested in a really good project. You can just copy it, send it to your friend buys something, you can get 2% from it. So basically that's it for the referral program. It's really easy. Why we have a referral program? Because we are a meme community, right? One of the best way to promote meme is toward friends, family, to a lot of people that love the meme project, to a lot of people that love a real project. That's why I also KYC plus. You can see it here. I'm opening my cam so you know me better. So that's why I only do video AMA, because I want to know you better. And you can also see me better that it's a real project. We are not like all of that pump and dump kind of project. We are real and serious in the industry. We want to take this to 100 million to $1 billion market cap.
Yeah, that's very great to know. Thank you so much for explaining that part. I mean, like you mentioned, I think having the referral system, I think it's a really great way to spark community engagement more. So thank you so much, Mr. Sonny, for that. And I just want to love to commend the fact, like you mentioned, your docs, you're showing your face to us right now. I think that's real something that you can't always find on every meme projects, right? Most of the meme projects out there, you basically don't know the team members, they hide behind aliases and such. So that's very commendable for the team, Mr. Sonny. Thank you for that.
Yeah, I think it's because I'm coming from like you guys, right? Because I love to buy a meme token and everything, but sometimes I feel the lack of connection with the founders, with the
Yeah.
dev. They always have reasons when the token is down, right? Basically, they have say, "Hey, we already paid this marketing and
Yep.
this, but it doesn't work." Or he said like, "Hey, it's not us who is selling; it's other whale selling. Now whale is already out. Now it's our time," but turns out it's all the same, right? It's all the same bullshit, bullshit, and bullshit again.
Yeah.
So in here, I want to be real with you guys. Like, this is the project that we've been working on. We got grants from Manta. It's not like every other meme project can get like a blockchain network grant in a sense. Uh, After that, we also line up like we have a great partnership. You can check all the verified account that already uh, repost or retweet or even posting about us. So it's one way that we can say, hey, this is a real project.
Yeah, that's actually very amazing to know. Thank you, Mr. Sonny, once again for that. Totally commending the team, especially you for that. Thank you so much. So, one last question on my side, Mr. Sonny, before we head on and ask some questions, take some questions from the community members listening. So let's check if there are people racing. So guys, if you have any questions, by the way, about meme soccer goal, please kindly raise your hands. You can do that on our call. So just click on raise hands right there, and yeah, it would enable you to be seen by us. Thank you very much once again, Mr. Sonny. So on to my last question for you. Hold on. I'm Okay, so for the last question, Mr. Sonny, what kind of NFT ball skins and characters can our players unlock, and how exactly do they impact the overall gaming experience of the people?
Okay, so the ball in the game, you can unlock it when you play the game in the future. There's a lot of balls that people can unlock when playing the game. We for now we haven't implemented that, but after the launch we gonna implement it. So and also for the character, now we have two goalkeeper. Tomorrow it's gonna be three goalkeeper. So it's gonna be Dodge, Pepe, and also Wojek, and there's gonna be a boss in a sense, like when you try to score a goal with the boss, the probability of you getting a goal is lesser than any other goalkeeper. So in order for you to do that, you can use the special ability, right? Because special ability have like 100% chance for you to make a goal, something like that. So there is certain mechanics that we're gonna improve the game to make it a little bit more challenging for people, but it's gonna be fun. And also for the NFT card, like I mentioned, if you are now playing with the keeper of Pepe, for example, and then you got a card of Pepe, it basically say, hey, previously you only have three options to kick the ball: left, middle, or right. Now, since you have the NFTs, you can kick to six type of different direction. So left, right, middle, bottom left, bottom right, bottom middle, for example. In the future, when your Pepe NFT level up, you get like a rare card, you get like a legendary Pepe card. It's not going to be six, it's going to be nine direction. Top left, top right, top middle, bottom middle, something like that. So it's going to be a lot of feature that we're going to implement in the game. Uh, Not just for the penalty, but in the future we can make it like a football manager kind of thing game. We can make it even a FIFA possibly in the future when we have more community member, right? So this is just a fun way we can make it in the beginning to attract a lot of people to try playing the game, have fun with the community while we are making more game on top of it to attract more users, to attract more revenue, to attract more project coming on board to us, and we can share that reward to you guys for the community reward, obviously. So that's why we think, and I believe that's the best way to do it for MemeScore.
Yeah, thank you very much for that answer, Mr. Sonny. Totally appreciate that. So, okay, so I think that were all the questions for my side for introduction. But of course, let's take on some questions from our community members. So once again, guys, if you have any questions about the meme soccer goal, please kindly raise your hands. So I'm actually seeing two people right now. So once maybe let's say no one ever raised, I'm gonna read some questions from our Twitter comments that were sent by the people from the Twitter community. But as far as I can see, we have two people. So let's take first a Rondon. I've seen him raising his hand from the very beginning. So Rondon, I've unmuted you. If you have any questions, please unmute your microphone.
Hi, hi.
Hi,
Thank you
Rondon.
for having me. So my next question is, how do gold tokens integrate into game economy?
I don't think we got your question, Rondon. Can you try to repeat it once again?
Okay, let me a moment. How do gold token integrate in the game economy?
Oh, okay. So how the gold token gonna integrate in the game economy, right?
Yes.
So um, there is three ways to do it, like the monetization that we have in the game. So number one is our ad-supported model. So when there is a new meme project wants to promote their project in our game, they can do that by buying gold token. Okay, first when they do that, it's gonna drive price up. After that, they will send the gold token to a lot of people in the community in Go, in the meme soccer Go, right? So that's the first utility of gold token. Second, in-game purchase. So special abilities, you can buy special abilities using gold. Gold, you can use it, you can gain it by buying it using gold token or by playing the game. So when you play the game, you can gain gold, but if you want to buy a lot of special abilities, you can just buy directly using gold token. Third is the NFT part. NFT, you can also gain it through playing the game, but you only have like a basic NFTs. But if you buy the NFT, you can get a rare one. So you can have a better chance playing the game. When you have a better chance playing the game, you can gain more reward playing the game, right? So that's a third way of the gold token utility. Is there going to be a new utility in the future? Yes. For example, we want to partner with Gemty. Gemty gonna launch their token really soon as well. In the future, we're gonna have collaboration with Gemty for their game, leaderboard, and everything else, and pay it using gold token. So we can introduce gold token to a lot of more community members. They have 1.4 million Telegram user right now. So if we can approach 1.4 million holders, definitely gold token gonna be in the moon, right? And then The other way, aside from partnership, is for actually IP. So, for example, like FIFA card is like you need to get a specific license for that, right? In the future, when we want Pepe using Real Madrid jersey become NFTs in the game, can we do it? Definitely yes, if we have the money to pay for it, basically, right? One way to do it is using gold token. So we're gonna talk with the community. If we already hit like 10 million market cap, obviously we have enough volume. Obviously, when we have enough community member, we can start exploring those kind of possibilities that we can have more utility for gold token. But meanwhile, this is the tree that we implement after the launch. After that is the partnership gonna happening soon. So that's the way that I can promise you that's the utility that we're gonna have in the token. I hope it answered your question.
Hello, Rondon. You still there? Did you get the answer to your question?
Hi, hi. Yes, yes. Thank you so much, so much.
Okay, thank you very much for your question as well. Make sure to follow them on their social media accounts, of course, to be updated. Thank you so much. And if you have any question, maybe later on, don't hesitate to ask it on their Telegram community. Thank you so much. So, I've seen Lord Shirod raising his hand as well. So, hello, Lord Shirod.
Hello, I'm audible.
Yep, we can hear you. Go on.
I thank you so much. On the course of the AMA, I had to go through their website and I can see it's short. Their roadmap is short, and I think very soon more updates will be.
Um, I
Yeah,
can't hear you now.
Can you hear
yeah,
me now?
yeah, Lord Shirod. We can hear you
Yeah.
now. We're kind of like
All right.
confused for a moment.
All right. Thank you. So concerning your lead board rewards, I would love to know what are the benefits, the top benefits for the top 50 scoring charts on your lead boards. And also concerning your NFT, I realized that I saw three NFT: the Giga, the Doji, and Pepe. So I would love to know, do you plan to, add more utilities to these NFTs, or you're comfortable with the current ones you had at your disposal?
Okay. So first, for the NFT like the Pepe, Giga, and also Dodge in the website, it's not a real NFT yet. It's only a way for me to showing you in the future we're gonna have NFTs. In the work now, it's already in the work. We have 5 NFTs coming with 15 attributes. So it's gonna be around 500 unique NFTs that we're gonna have in the game. How long will it take for us to implement in the game? Probably around 1 to 2 months. So you can get around 500 NFTs when playing the game, trading with other people, and everything else. Is the NFT gonna gain you some reward? Definitely yes, but stay tuned for that. Um, the other question, I believe it was about. I'm sorry,
Lead board. Your lead
leaderboard,
board.
right?
Yeah.
Yes. So the leaderboard right now, we have the top 50s, right, in the website. But currently we have 2,400 people total in the leaderboard. Of course, I cannot show you all the 2,400 people playing the game. So basically, we still haven't communicated to you guys on how we calculate the reward for the people in there. Why we haven't done this? Because we want to see the hype first, and the hype is changing every single time. For example, if I already talk to you, hey guys, I'm going to share like 1 Ethereum, for example, worth of Ethereum of our token for all the participant. Well, 2001 Ethereum is around $2,500 divided by 2,400 player. It's only $1 each player, right? It doesn't make sense, right? It's only $1, right? So I still cannot tell you how much we can give to the community yet. Definitely gonna be a huge, because 30% of the token is gonna be for the reward of the player, right? So the way we can do it is after we launch the token, that's gonna be the initial time we can share with you, hey, this is what we can share with the community right now. Now we're gonna work with the new feature in the game and also the revenue of the game so we can keep rewarding you guys. But definitely the top 50 is gonna gain the majority of the airdrop reward. The rest gonna be gained, but also only a little bit. So if you are like, for example, I'm gonna give you a little bit example so you can have like a clear understanding of it. So if we have like 1,000 leaderboard, the top 50 is gonna get around 50% of the airdrop, significant amount. The rest gonna be get a little bit of the token, but it's still not gonna be a little bit. It's gonna be huge, still gonna be huge. So that's how we do it. After that, after we done this, the revenue model is going to start kicking. We're going to start making some revenue. That's going to subsidize it for another big reward for you guys in the game. So I hope that gives you a clear understanding on how we do the reward to the player.
Yes, yes. So brief and very fantastic. Thank you, and all the best to your project. Thank you, Kathleen, for this opportunity.
Thank you, man.
Thank you so much, Lord Chirot, for your great question. Okay, so for our next person to ask, I've admitted someone, Act Mike 01. So hello, Act Mike. You can now unmute your microphone if you have any questions, please. Hello, Act Mike. Are you there? Okay, so I'm not sure why he's not admitting his. Okay, let's just call for another one. I'm seeing Frank Torres. Hello. Oh, who is that?
Hello, ma'am.
Oh, hold on. Who is that?
Hi, sir. Hello, ma'am.
Hey, hi, Frank Torres, right?
Hi, sir. My question is,
Hello, Frank.
what king of hi? Hello, ma'am.
Yeah,
Uh,
hello.
hello.
Yeah,
Okay,
go on.
okay, okay. I am interested. My question is, please ask my what king of question. Dwarf can players facing when competing on the leaderboards?
Sorry, Frank, can you repeat your question, please? I think there's some quiet feedback from
Oh,
your
yes,
side.
yes,
So,
yes.
yeah, please.
What king of dwarf can players expect when competing on the leaderboards?
Okay. Yeah. So they can expect to gain gold token when they competing in the leaderboards. We have two leaderboards. So the one is for the consecutive goal, and the other one is for fans reward. Fans, you can get it by referral to other people. So that's the only two way you can get our token for free, basically. Just playing the game, hit that leaderboard, if possible, hit the top 50 of the leaderboard. That's going to be the sweet spot for you to get a lot of tokens.
Thanks, sir.
Yeah, thank you so much, Frank. I hope that answered your question. So, I think we can also take Bentley's question. I see Bentley racing here from the start, I think. Hello, Bentley. Yeah, I think we can take Bentley's question as our last question. Hello, Bentley, are you there? Okay, did he leave the space? I think. Hold on. Bentley. Hello, Bentley. You're unmuted. Sorry, you're muted and you can unmute. So, do you have any question, Bentley? Okay, so apparently he's not he's not unmuting himself. So let me try to look if there's still other person racing. Oh, I don't think so. But Mr. Sonny, I have a really amazing question here from our community member from Twitter. I believe this should also be addressed on our Amy for today. So this one is from Riot at DeFi ZenX. That was his Twitter handle. So DeFi ZenX was asking, Meme Soccer Goal incorporates a fair game system with the leaderboard rewards and NFT player shooters. How will you ensure that players who don't purchase high tier NFTs still have a competitive chance, especially in a space where NFT ownership can provide in game advantages?
Got it. So there is two way, basically for free users who don't buy anything in the game uh, to still can gain access to the top of leaderboard basically. So number one is just green. Basically, you just green. You just play a lot, getting as many consecutive goals as you can by having a lot of gold, which you can get by playing the game. You can buy a lot of special abilities in the game, and then you can use all those kind of special abilities to be top of the leaderboard. That's basically it, right? That's the first one to do it. Second, to be honest, the NFTs to gain more power, basically to gain more chances, and everything is only make people easier to be top of the leaderboard for less time, if you understand what I mean. It means that if you play 10 hours as free player, probably if you buy the NFTs, you can become only 5 hours need to play the game to become top of the leaderboard, right? So it buy you time, not buy you any skill, not buy you any more opportunity, basically not buying you more things, right? So that's how we balance it. So if you don't have cash basically to buy NFTs, just play the game, green the game, play for uh, hours and hours and hours playing the game, get a lot of gold, buy special abilities, and get to the top of the leaderboard. So that's one way you can do it. Other way, if you don't have a lot of time, but you still want to participate, you still want to become top of the leaderboard, buy the NFTs, you can get special perks for you to more easily to gain access to the top of leaderboard. So that's one way to do it, and I think that's fair for everyone. So if you have money, it buys you times, not buy you skills. If you understand what I mean. So it only buys you time, doesn't buy you skills. That's how we made MemeScoreGoal in the first place.
Yeah, that's very great to know, Mr. Sonny. Thank you so much for answering that question for our Twitter member. And I think that's all the questions we can take. So, for the people listening right now, guys, if you have any questions later on, please don't hesitate to ask it on their Telegram community. Just like what Mr. Sonny mentioned earlier, he is very active on their community, on their Telegram community. So you can probably reach out to him from the group, ask him questions if you need any guides. And by the way, guys, just a reminder as well that their pre-sale is going to start tomorrow, right, Mr. Sonny? Tomorrow, right?
Yep. So it's gonna be start tomorrow at 1 p.m. UTC. So make sure you are standby for it because I believe it's gonna be filled up really quickly.
Yeah, thank you so much for that very important announcement, Mr. Sonny. Okay, so guys, if you're interested, if you need any guide on how to join the pre-sale, please don't hesitate to reach out to the team. Also follow them on their official X or Twitter account to get the latest updates, latest happenings about Meme Soccer Goal, and do your own research, guys. Make sure to, if you missed this AMA, if you missed the first parts, you can always check their website out for more additional detailed information about Meme Soccer Goal. So I think that ends our AMA for today, Mr. Sonny. So may I ask you for a quick closing remark?
Sure, Kathleen. So thank you so much for TalkzLabs for making a great AMA, and thank you for all the people who are asking question and all the people attending the AMA. I'll be happy to be in the journey with you guys to make this become a reality, to make this become a really good project in the future, and also let's make some profit of it.
Thank you so much. Yes, thank you so much, Mr. Sonny. Once again, we appreciate your time and efforts to make this AMA possible. Thank you so much for visiting our community and being on our stage to talk about Meme Soccer Goal, what your future plans are, what you guys are building. So thank you so much once again, Mr. Sonny. Totally appreciate you and the entire team. So I think that ends our AV for today, guys. Once again, the social media links, you can always search for it on our pinned messages in our Telegram community chat. So it's always there for your how do I say this? Like for you guys doing your own researches. Thank you so much, guys, and have a very nice day, everyone. Bye bye. Thank you, Mr.
Thank you,
Sonny.
everyone. Bye bye, Kathleen. Bye, everyone.
See you next time. Bye bye.